Hi guys, Quirts here. Now before I begin this video, I have a small story to tell. Around about 6 weeks ago, I rejoined Hearthstone Battlegrounds after taking a 2-year break.
Nice.
Upon returning, I didn't know the cards, I didn't know the meta, and I had barely any knowledge around the game.
Well, duh.
I didn't let this deter me from trying to compete in the game, and so I set about trying to improve day by day. I wanted to create a video containing helpful tips that I feel greatly assisted me on my journey from 0 rating to 7,200 rating, which is what I'm currently sitting at. Without further ado, let's get on in to the tips.
Okay.
The first tip that I'm going to be discussing is to literally play.
What?
Just play. Sounds simple, right? Now, what I actually mean by this is, Hearthstone Battlegrounds is a game where knowledge and experience can be a defining factor. Playing the game increases your knowledge and your awareness for what might become available to you. The more that you play, the higher your knowledge will become. So it really is just that simple. Play and you will improve. And don't do what this guy does because it really doesn't help. In today's day and age, increasing your knowledge and experience of the game is easier than ever. There are literally hundreds of experienced Hearthstone Battleground players that are fantastic at the video game that stream and upload videos on a daily basis. A lot of them are very interactive with their comments and chat, and so you can ask a question whilst watching them, which in hand will help you and increase your knowledge of Battlegrounds. Understanding when you need momentum and when it is safe to level. Quick tip with this one is to look at what you're fighting next. Did they win or lose their previous game? How much damage did they do or take in their previous game?
No, that's a lot of damage!
Are you currently in a strong position, or are you missing something that you feel like you need against the person you're about to fight? What could impact this is the HP that you have remaining, and also whether the damage cap is still on. This doesn't normally affect me until I'm tier 4. If it is safe to do so, then the likelihood is you will want to get to those higher tiers. You just need to decide when. Real thought does need to be put on what your situation is. It's absolutely okay to take risks, however try and make them calculated risks.
All in.
Plan your turns at the start of the game depending on the hero that you're playing. Think ahead as to when you're going to level, but don't be afraid to adapt where required. In most games, depending on the hero of course, this is likely to be round 2, round 5 and round 7. This maximizes the gold that you've got and ensures that you don't put any to waste. But again, I want to emphasize this is entirely dependent on the hero and the strategy that you're playing. This is just a general tip. The next tip is don't endlessly refresh, especially in the early game. This is one that I have fallen foul of far too often, where I find myself spending way too many coins on refreshing rather than focusing on what is being offered to me. Buy what Bob offers you rather than forcing a particular tribe. Now this is one that actually helped me massively, and it is to speak out loud while you're doing things. This kind of forms a mental aid and helps cement things, which greatly increases your knowledge and understanding of why you're doing things.
Tell us something your mum doesn't know. Yeah.
For me, I learn best when I read out loud, and thus if I speak out loud, the decisions that I'm making become a lot clearer, and it makes things easier to understand where I've made a mistake. Another huge tip is playing your minions in the correct order. Understanding card text and how minions interact with each other for maximum effect. An example of this is when you've just purchased a Bran and have another Battlecry minion in your hand. It is important to play the Bran first so that you get the additional Battlecry when you play it. Another example is if you had Mama Bear and another beast, play the Mama Bear first so that the other beast in your hand can get the Mama Bear effects. Now last but not least, download a deck tracker like HS Replay or Firestone. Both of these have free options available to you, and essentially what they do is track the opponents that you're facing. This is an incredible tool that saves you from having to memorize everyone's decks. All you have to do is hover over someone that you've previously fought to find out what they had the last time that you fought them. Additionally to this, these trackers are an easy tool to use to strategize, as you can see all of the available minions in your lobby at the click of a button.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I really do hope that these tips assist you on your journey in the new season of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Thanks very much for watching. Consider leaving a like and subscribing if you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.